Hey Juliet, you want to tell everybody about your water fountain today? You can tell everybody about your water fountain.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Today I wanted to give you a review of the cat water fountain that I have because I think it is really important for healthy cats. I have the Catit 2.0, Catit Sense 2.0 water fountain. And today we're going to put it back together. I just cleaned all the parts off, so I'm going to tell you everything you need to know if you're considering buying a cat water fountain. One of the reasons I think this is super important is because of, they say that, cats can get urinary tract infections super easy if they're not drinking filtered water. So this is just one way that you can make sure that they have healthy water. And you also, we know that cats like to drink moving water as well. It's more desirable to them. So they could end up, drinking more water and staying more easily hydrated if you have something like this. It's not a whole lot of money. There is some maintenance to it, but we're gonna get into that in just a second. Now, a lot of people asked if this is good for multiple cats. I've had as many as 4 cats using this water fountain at one time. My oldest, he passed at 23 years old. And my second pass is 17, and the 2 that I have left, that was Juliet at the beginning of the video, turned 18 this year. So I'm not saying that I am doing it better than anybody else, but my cats have had all very long lives. So who knows if this is part of that equation. And I should say, I guess, that all the cats are indoor cats too. They don't go outside at all. I know that plays into the lifespan of a cat as well. Okay, so this is the base of the fountain, and you have your little pump down in there. I've had this for 4 years, never had any problems at all. I clean it once a week with hot soaping water, and I rinse off the filter really good. This is what the filter looks like once a week with hot water, and I replace the filters every month. So there is a little bit of recurring cost to do this. There's a lot of hacks out there if you look online. Some people use coffee filters and napkins and things like that, but I just, I consider it an investment in the health of the cats to just, buy the stuff that it comes with, even though the costs can add up every year. All right, so to put this back together, this is the base and the pump, and it has a USB cord, and it did come with a charging brick, okay, but probably any USB charging brick that you have out there is going to work. So the first part that's gonna go in here is this part here, and they have this where the cord can kind of go through the top, go through the top and then out the bottom, the way it's designed. And then there's a little notch right here, so it just fits down on there really well. Okay. And then you put your actual filter in. Now I'm going to tell you here in a minute, the biggest thing I learned with this is what filter to use. There's a lot of off-brand filters, and they fit and they may work, but I found when I use the off-brand filters that the water won't seep through, right? So you'll have to change the filter way more frequently. So the filters that you're going to want to get are the triple action filters. I think the new 2.0, since I got this 4 years ago, I have the 1.0 version. I do believe that the 2.0 comes with the triple action filters. So those are the filters that you're really going to want for this. And the only other big difference I saw online with the 2.0 from the one that I have is that you have a little window so you can see what the water level is, which, I guess that's kind of handy, but I've been getting along with this one just fine for 4 years now. I don't think you can buy the 1.0, but like I said, I think the only upgrade is having that on there. So you are going to have 3 different ways to control the water level. Your cat may or may not have a preference there. So the first level for the water, and I'll show you all this when I put the water in a second, but you just put that main level down there, and you're going to get just kind of a big sprawling amount of water coming up from there. And then the second way to reduce it a little further is to put like the second part of the flower in, okay? And then that kind of controls it a little bit more. And then finally you have like your little top part of the flower here. And you pop that in there as well. So this is what it looks like. I do highly recommend getting like a set of you know, brushes of all different. I mean, I use almost every one of these when I clean this out, just to kind of get in all the grooves and everything. And I do think it's important to keep it clean, you know, at least every week. So, and I got the base to set it on, just so the, you know, water doesn't get all over the floor. Okay, this is basically what it's gonna be like if you don't have the basically the rest of the flower parts on there. And you know, hopefully you can also kind of hear it is quiet. The only time it's not going to be quiet really is if it gets dirty and the filter gets clogged up. The water's not going to go through it, so it's just you're gonna hear the water dripping down. Or when you just need to add more water, you'll hear that. So yeah, okay, so now let's put the next part on. Okay, so we'll put this down. You just kind of push it down in there. It's not super hard. So again, you know, I've had this for just about 4 years now, and you can see how well it's doing. And then here's the last part. You pop down in there like that, and I don't know. I don't really think that changes a whole lot. I've honestly just kind of had mine like this the whole time. And they seem to enjoy it like this. And I mean, you don't have to turn it off or anything just to add more water. You basically want to fill it up until it gets to that, there's like see that crack over there? Or not crack, but you know what I'm saying? Just kind of fill it up to there. And well guys, that's basically it. I definitely would recommend this. Definitely recommend it. And the big conclusion is, make sure you're getting the triple action filters, because I did not do that at first, and I was finding myself having to replace the filter every week. And like we talked about before, those are recurring costs for owning this. So, but I don't mind replacing it every month. So if you got any value out of this video whatsoever, smash that like button so I know that. And if you're interested in seeing more, so you don't miss the next video, hit the subscribe button. So until the next time, really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
And give us a thumbs up.